Hello family, warmest welcome back to the La Vista channel. If this happens to be your first time stopping by, I say warm welcome to you, and please don't forget to subscribe and join the happy family. Today family, FANTE Confederation Wonga da hai nene ye FANTE special and it's so papibi ewadina. This recipe is coming straight from the central part of Ghana, and I'm super proud to represent my people. It's a simple fish sauce that can be eaten with a lot of dishes, but it's mostly enjoyed or paired with etew, which is the senior sister of Banku. So family, you do not want to miss this mouth-watering recipe. Please stay tuned and let me take you through. All right. I do have some salmon fish which has been cleaned and washed thoroughly with lime, and I've also seasoned it with a teaspoon of salt. And here are my blendables: ginger, garlic, a teaspoon of ANISSEED, 1 big onion, and 1 hot pepper as well. And also, so here is 2 more chopped onions. I have 1 big golden onion chopped and 1 red onions as well. And I do have some spring onions as well, and 1 I cut 2.5 PABLANO pepper and 2 fish stock. And yes, here is my KAKO. This is some dried salted fish, okay? And there goes my chopped tomatoes, and of course my palm oil. So to start with, I go ahead to blend all my blendables, including my chopped tomatoes. I just left a few because I realized it's going to be a lot. You don't need too much tomatoes, okay? And I added all my blendables. Go ahead and check the description box to get all the exact amount that I use in here. So when everything is done, I put my palm oil in my pot or my frying pan, and once it's warm enough, I go ahead to add my chopped onions. All right, so I go ahead and add both the golden and the red onions all together, and I allow it to fry for at least 5 minutes. Once it turns golden brown, I go ahead to add my MOMONE. Okay, MOMONE, that is stinking fish. Oh yes, your MOMONE, you need it here. So once everything is cooked, it smells amazing, I go ahead to add all the blendables. And yes, right now you just basically leave the tomatoes and all the onions to cook slowly, and no pressure at all. You don't have to extremely high your heat, just allow it, put it in a medium and allow it to slowly lose its water content. I have to replace my KAKO is really hard in regard to all the ingredients that I'm using, so I'm going to put it right inside so that it cooks together and it's softening up the way I want it to be. This for me is very optional. You do not have to use it, but I love the flavor that it brings with it. I covered it for 7 minutes and I realized that it's slowly losing its water content, which is great. So I go ahead to add my fish stock to it and slowly stir it and then cover it again, and then I will come back, and when I'm done, I know finally I'm going to add my fish. And there you go, after a whole 7 minutes. Yes, it is cool. And in between, you have to always open and please stir, because you do not want to burn the bottom of your saucepan. So finally, I'm going ahead to put my fish in my beautiful sauce. Please be so gentle with your fish, because as you know, salmon is quite tender, so you do not want it to be breaking in your beautiful sauce. Okay, just add a little bit of water so that you know that it's going to be cooked beautifully, and yes, your sauce will be ready before you know it. Of course, this is absolutely great, and it's such a quick fix. It is also known as the fisherman stew. Home in Ghana, I went visiting my hometown, which is Anomabo. Yes, I am from Anomabo. Yes, for the first time, and the fisherman did this sauce, and I tell you, I still remember the taste because the fish was just so fresh from the sea and made this dish, and I tasted it. Let me tell you, it has had effect on me. Like, I love good food, so anytime that I taste one, it just stick in my brains. So this is the reason why that I'm doing this, and I know you're gonna love it. Okay, now I can see this fish is cooked very well, so I go ahead to garnish this beautiful sauce with some spring onions and poblano pepper. Team garnishing gang, yeah, I see you. Everything is for the garnishing. Yes, you just have to garnish it and make your dish look beautiful. We are representing our culture in our dish. We have to make it look good. All right, if you don't have spring onions, go ahead and chop some onions in a nice way, and then garnish it with it. And then after 3 minutes, it's about to go down. Fante Fante is ready. But so family, let me take you through how I prepare my etew. Yes, I have my fermented conduit I bought in African market. This etew is like the senior sister of Banku. It is on its own. It doesn't need any cassava dough. The difference is that Banku is much more on the softer side, and so etew tends to be more sour than Banku. For me to mix it, I quite like it to be on the runny side because it really becomes tough and hard for you to turn. You need more muscle, so I try as much as I can to make it more runny. Yeah, that is all. And then I also add about 1 tablespoon of salt, as you saw earlier. And then I put it on fire, and yes, the stirring committee, you just have to stir and stir and stir and make sure it doesn't create any lumps. And even if it creates lumps, when it gets tough at this point, all the lumps are going to break as you continue to stir very well. So it is so easy, but you have to be careful because it takes a longer time than Banku. It's not cooked well. A running stomach will come and say, hello there, how are you doing? So you just have to be very careful. And yes, lower your heat. It's a very good idea for you right now to turn your heat to a medium, just so you give the etew time for it to cook properly. Okay, so I've been stirring up and down, doing some gym with my arms for the last 10 minutes. Yes, I have been doing that. So I go ahead and boil hot water with my kettle, and then pour about half cup of kettle to it, water to it, sorry. And then yes, I go ahead and lower it to a medium and cover it and steam it for about 7 minutes. Give it good 7 minutes of steaming, and once you do it, you realize that the color of your etew changes to a creamy golden color, which is lovely. That is showing you that yes, your etew is quite ready. So once you stir, family, continue to stir and stir. It's Banowa so chan. Do you guys remember this program that we had in Ghana? Agro waso chan. Yes, that is what etew is all about. It is good. You keep on turning and turning it for the next 7 minutes. You see that it begins to get hard again, and then you know that you're on the right path. Keep turning. Is some sort of exercise, So once the camera isn't doing enough justice to it, it is pure golden now. So it's really telling me that my etew is ready. See, I'm working there. Bono nicely ni ya red no ye bit design ya it's bana set eto na you ready set mean to team for why you ready me fante no. Yes, we call it into tea as well. So yes, family, we are almost done, and I'm so happy because Yes, it's one of my favorite dish. Yes, it's so simple and so nutritious, so flavor packed. And yes, and the way that I've molded this etew is the exact way my grandma will mold it. And it is so great and yummy. You see the BBR set kama. Shana kono. Oya konate. Ebe is bano ya kono demi. Ha! Is it calling your name or what? I just wish you were here to enjoy it. Family, the good thing about this Fante Fante is you can actually pair it with a lot of side dishes. You can pair it with your Fante Kinky, your Accra Kinky, any kind of Kinky. Just even pair it with rice and it's good as well. I mean, it's never a waste to try your hands on Fante Fante. The best combo, however, is your etew. That is why I made it. And look how gorgeous. So if you even don't have enough time of your own, just do some eba with it. And let me tell you, it's heaven. It is so good. I cannot stretch it enough. I love this. If you're a fish lover, this is for you. Try your hands on. And also you can use tilapia or any type of fish to do your Fante Fante. Yes, this is looking too yummy. I have to dig my hands in it. It is absolutely calling my name, and the only thing that I wish for you is that you were here to enjoy this amazing dish with me. I just couldn't wait. You just have to garnish it. Yes, the garnishing gang. Garnish it, represent your dish in such a beautiful way. How beautiful is this dish? Oh man. So yes, that was the moment I had to dig in. Yes, I had to dig in. I just couldn't wait anymore. I mean, this is simply irresistible. Who can resist this food? This is so good and so delicious. You feel the pepper, you feel your onions, you feel everything, and it just melts in your mouth. Simply mouth-watering and just tantalizing and tempting just to watch. So I just hope you like this video. Please go ahead and treat yourself once in a while. Surprise your guests, pamper your loved ones with this amazing dish, and they will love you. So this is a wrap-up, family. If you're new here, please do not forget to subscribe and join the family for amazing new recipes. Until then, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.